A controversy is growing over a trendy product showing up in Minnesota stores. CBD products claim to help with everything from anxiety to seizures. The key ingredient comes from hemp plants. Supporters promise benefits similar to medical marijuana. But as WCCO's Jennifer Mayerle explains, critics don't think the products are even legal.
There are pouches for sleep and stress, oils, gummy bears, soft gels, deodorant. It's available to calm your dog and help with their hips and joints. Products promoting CBD, a compound from the cannabis plant, are on shelves in grocery stores, community co-ops, and smoke shops. And now there's a store dedicated solely to products containing CBD derived from hemp.
I tell people this is God's medicine. We were made to take this.
Maurice Schneider's St. Cloud store advertises conditions the product can help, and they offer complimentary samples.
Come in with a headache and leave without it. Come in anxious and leave feeling fantastic.
Her store has done so well since a spring opening. Relatives opened one in Maplewood.
This is all about just CBD. It's all about we want to help people be healthy.
Customers like veteran Maurice Champagne drove 4 hours looking for relief.
I've got PTSD, depression, anxiety, and I'm hoping it's at least a part of a solution. Anything that'll give me hope, I'm kind of grasping at straws.
That's why Stacy Simmons brought her mom in.
My mom suffers from pretty severe migraines. She's had a traumatic brain injury from a car accident.
Some days I can't even get out of bed. It hurts so bad.
It's being touted as a cheaper and more easily accessible alternative to medical marijuana, where you don't need a doctor or prescription to buy the hemp CBD product. But the State Board of Pharmacy warns the industry is too liberally interpreting the law.
I've sometimes kind of characterized this as it's kind of like the wild, wild west.
Executive Director Cody Wiberg.
This was a very rapidly developing industry. There is actually very little regulation of it. The sellers will say that this is a dietary supplement. The FDA has actually said no.
Do you anticipate making these CBD oils derived from hemp illegal in Minnesota?
Well, actually, we question their legality right now. We don't think they're legal right now.
But it's complicated.
We don't want to deprive people of products that really could be helpful and maybe a cheaper alternative. And that could be the case if these products are ultimately regulated and have some standards in terms of their production and testing.
So Wiberg urges customers to use caution. The Minnesota Department of Agriculture tested bottles from various locations brought in by authorities.
In some cases, the products contained no CBD at all. In other cases, the CBD was perhaps half of what was stated on the label.
This is a buyer beware type of a situation.
It concerns Dr. Travis Olives at Minnesota Poison Control Center.
This is an unregulated, a psychoactive drug that is out there, number one. And number two, it's the other stuff that might be in there you don't know about in an unregulated product.
For now, the legality isn't being enforced, and the products aren't going anywhere. Analysts foresee a $20 billion industry by 2022.
To prevent the sale, when people can buy it on Amazon.com and other internet websites, there are probably hundreds or thousands of retail businesses in Minnesota. It's pretty hard to go back and shut that all down.
Jennifer Mayerle, WCCO 4 News.
The Federal Drug Enforcement Agency considers CBD products illegal. It is looking at the issue and reviewing some exact statutes. The state urges caution against using the products and expects the issue to be addressed by lawmakers this session.